I've had people with 80 IQ, like Forrest Gump, and I've had people with 180 IQ. The guy with the 80 IQ did 400 million pound transaction, and the guy with 180 IQ did a 40 million pound transaction. So IQ's got nothing to do with it. But the guy with the 80 IQ wanted it more than he wanted oxygen in his lungs. And he was willing to die trying. The difference between myself and most of you in this audience, myself and most of the people in all the audiences, Steve Jobs and most of the people in the audiences, Elon Musk and most of the people, is they have extraordinary work habits. Most of you don't like the idea of working 100, 120 hours a week. Elon Musk has said many, many times in the last few years, a guy that works 100 hours a week, I would rather have than a guy that works 40 hours a week because he's going to get the job done twice as fast. I'm not looking for maximum IQ. I'm looking for maximum horsepower in work ethic. I'm looking for perspiration, not inspiration. The difference between the high performance people that I'm going to talk about in the next few minutes is they have lived a life of stretching their comfort zone. They now are living to be always uncomfortable. 70% of the day you waste. Some of you, 95% of the day you waste. Those of you that are addicted to social media, 95% of the day you can waste. What benefit has social media, other than it's made me richer than I was before, what benefit has social media done for you? Now, I know some of you will argue, I sell on Facebook, right? But not everybody sells on Facebook. Not everybody uses social media as a sales tool. Sales tools aside, what single thing has social media done for humanity to date, other than made Zuckerberg rich? I'm talking about Facebook now. You've become addicted to it. And one of the things that I recommend, and when Dan recommends it, it means, listen, fucking meathead, you don't do this at your own peril, is to get off social media. By the way, the high performance people have 4 or 5 characteristics. I'm going to name just 2 or 3 of them. Number 1, they give up social media, unless they're selling on it. Number 2, they work at a standing desk. Number 3, they have a treadmill under the desk and it goes at 4 kilometers an hour. 4 kilometers seems to be the maximum where you can still work and do a standing desk. Number 4, they work out 3 to 5 times a week between 30 and 60 minutes a day. Not for 6 packs, not for 4 or 7 or 8% body fat, but just to be generally fit. And last but not least, they eat healthy. That means different things to different people. Doesn't mean vegan, but 90% of all my high performance kids do all those things I just mentioned. And the last thing, or the 6th thing, is they make all their employees, their family, their wife, their kids, their parents, accountable. Bill Gates keeps his diary, his calendar, in 6-minute increments. 6 minutes. So in an hour he has 10 meetings. Most people can't say hello in 6 minutes. The main differentiation between the high performance people is they believe in the extraordinary. Remember yesterday I said you're never going to exceed your highest and wildest expectation. Never. For those of you that want to be a millionaire, you're never going to make 10 million. For those of you that want to be 10 million, you're never going to make 100 million. For those of you that want to, and I'm not saying these because they're big numbers, believe me, these are all fucking chump chain numbers, okay? For those of you that want to make 100 million, you're never going to be a billionaire. Because psychologically, see, your subconscious doesn't know you're full of shit. Your subconscious starts to slow down. When you get, let's use the 100 million number, at 75, 79, 82, 89, 91, and then you're asleep at 96 million. And you may stumble over the goal at 100 million by accident. I have 3 regrets in life. 3. 1, I'm a combat-trained Army officer who never saw combat. 2, the night before my mother died, I told her, God damn it, you bitch, you're not gonna die, quit fucking around. She's dead in the morning. And the 3rd, I didn't set my goals high enough. Not that I missed our daughter's sweet 16 birthday. Not that I missed the Little League championship game that my son pitched in. Not that I missed this graduation. Not that I celebrated more Christmases in January than I did in fucking December. There's no such thing as work-life balance. There are work-life choices, and you make them, and they have consequences. There are consequences that I didn't go to our daughter's sweet 16 birthday party. Every once in a while when she has too much champagne, she reminds me. 20-some years later. There are consequences. But are they greater than the consequences of you being dirt fucking broke when you die? You ask yourself that. Would you rather make a choice between your daughter's 16th birthday or you being flat fucking broke, huddled up in a corner, homeless, and 99% of you in this goddamn audience, 99% of every audience I've ever talked to will say, I would rather miss my daughter's 16th birthday. So who's kidding who? You're a bad person because you missed her birthday, right? You're a bad person because you celebrated Christmas in January, right? Horseshit. And the pundits that give you this horseshit are poor themselves. Those people that you're going to the sports bars, those are your friends. Then there's just general pessimists. Then there's your own guilt. Do I deserve to be wealthy beyond measure? Then there's fear, false expectations appearing real. And then there's this plain society that wants to hold you down. And that's why you don't achieve. I created more wealth than my whole university alumni since the beginning of the fucking first day that school started. And I told her I was gonna do that 45 fucking years ago. Because remember, I've always been talking shit. Once you become fearless, life becomes limitless. I asked the TED Talk a couple days ago, kids, what if you weren't afraid of anything? How would your life have changed? I'll ask you the same question. What if you were afraid of nothing? Nothing. Man, beast, bankruptcy, nothing. Do you understand what that would mean? There are people on this planet, one of which is standing on this stage. I'm not afraid of anything. I should be dead by now. I've been run over by a charging buffalo. Killed a Kodiak bear with a knife. You can't kill me. I believe that with all my heart. You can't fucking kill me. I'm one of the last Neanderthal bad motherfuckers still around.